Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Westerly High School, Sal Jerry Field. Westerly Bulldogs versus the Moses Brown Quakers on senior night here at Sal Jerry Field. My name is Ben Barber. I am joined by the voice, Greg Morano, and And we are going to go to some sort of festivities on the field right now before everybody else starts talking. We apologize. We would have liked to have started a little sooner.
Jordan Husero, Steve Williams, Mike Intreri, Dan Miranda, Lonnie Lucas, Joe Pizarro, and Carlos Rios. The head coach of the Bulldogs is Ronnie Spazzato. Field crew for tonight, referee Red Shamus Dean, umpire Brad Sherman, linesman Tony Patterson, line judge Chris Williams, back judge Sage Lewis, and timer Kasim Thompson. Captains for Moses Brown, number 71, Walter Crosby. Number 5, Tyvin Tondro. For the Bulldogs, number 14, Landon Husero. Number 52, Andre Adams. Number 53, Mike Poole. And number 56, Michael Barton.
Good? Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's it. And like, extra point, punts, they're all counted.
All right, and we are about to get things underway here at Sal Algieri Field. Jacob and Greg, how you guys doing tonight?
Doing well, Ben.
I am fantastic. It doesn't get better than this. Final third of the season, top of the hill, under the glow of the lights, and it just gets bigger and bigger. Emotion is such a part of high school football, and momentum, and I talk about it all year long, but this is when it really, the snowball effect really starts to count, because you want to bring it right into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
And I just want to say right off the bat for everybody, just in case you wonder what the dynamic is going to be here with the three-man booth tonight, Greg is doing well, but he was, for those of you that are Pee Wee fans, you know that he missed the game on Sunday. And so I just want to let you guys know that Jacob will be taking the lead tonight, and Greg will be doing the analysis. But Greg, we're so happy to have you here, and we're going to pause for the national anthem.
such a big, meaningful night tonight. To be a senior, as the guys in the booth, as we both know, how important senior night means to the seniors, right?
Oh, it's incredible. There's no way to describe it. I mean, there's chances, of course, that they may play again, but they may never step on the field here competitively again. And, yeah, that's something that you're never going to forget, this one game. Regardless of what the ramifications could have, would have, or are. Yeah, senior night is, for some teams, it is their championship. It is their goal. But I know the Bulldogs have their eye on a further prize. That being said, they may have to accomplish that on the road the rest of the way.
Absolutely. And something I want to point out is you never, ever, whether you are a great or a poor team, you never forget your senior night here. And this game, you leave your mark, your last regular season game, representing your town under the lights, a Friday night, a classic game. Your opponent's 4-1, you're 3-2. We're about to be in action, folks. I cannot wait for this one.
Yeah, this is playoff style action football without a doubt. So if people are wondering, as we stand, the Bulldogs are in the playoffs. They are the 4th seed right now, and due to the strength of schedule throughout the season and moving forward, they can do no worse than 4th. However, if they're able to beat Moses Brown today and West Warwick in a couple weeks, they could be all the way up to the 2 seed. If they sweep and beat Burrillville, they could win the division. So the sky's the limit for this Bulldog squad. So the fact that they're in, you don't want to be the 4th seed. I mean, you're on the road and you're playing the best team in the state. So the Bulldogs don't want to end there. So that leads to the importance of this thing right in front of us.
Absolutely. And obviously, no Husero again. Big deal here for the Bulldogs. Obviously, Caleb Williams, sensational athlete, multi-position player. But something that I realize is it takes out a position not only as the quarterback, but also as a tight end receiver. I mean, Caleb Williams is one of their best targets. But right here, we are underway as Williams under center in shotgun. Snap is off, and he hands it off to Hill, who just gets mauled by a couple Quakers there, and I believe that's a loss of a yard. As we're expecting them to run the ball.
I am, and Tolman, Moses Brown is a spread it out but run more team. But for the Bulldogs and for Williams, they need success on the ground. That'll open things up for Williams, passing lanes. They've had success between the hashes in the air.
Here we go. Looks like it was.
That ball went straight to the ground, folks.
You know, and it goes down, and this could be a chance. Oh my goodness!
Touchdown! That's incredible. That's legit. What happened? I saw that.
As it looked like it was just mishandled there by Williams on the handoff. The Quakers take advantage. I believe it was number 15 for them, who takes it to the house.
I don't want to get overly excited, but I don't want this to be the reason. You know, absolutely. I mean, it's a rough start, but it's at home. I mean, that is just that's a mental, it's a physical error, but it's a mental error because how many times did they do that this week in practice? And they'll put it on the floor this quickly in the game. I just talked about momentum. There goes the early momentum of senior night. Excellent. Yeah. The senior night momentum is eradicated at the moment.
As the Quakers bank in the extra point there, and I believe they will take a 7-0 lead to start this game, folks. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do on their second drive coming up as the kickoff units for both sides will take the field.
We've seen mental errors, turnovers, and penalties cost this team in both of their losses. And I mean, I see a Moses Brown team with a 4-1 record. I look at their opponents, and they're not even close to the caliber of the Bulldogs' opponents. In most scenarios, actually, not one of them is. So that's why a Bulldog win would supersede them and jump them. That was my opinion coming in. But a little mistake like that, a momentum stealer early on. Now who knows? Sometimes all a team needs is that boost, and that was a boost. I went straight to the ground. Right to him.
Just mistakes. Like you said, mental errors, turnovers, and just penalties can kill you in this sport here. And here comes the kickoff coming up for the Bulldogs. as they are going to get a chance to return it. Here we go. 33 there, boots it up. It looks like it'll go for a touchback here, so the Bulldogs will take it.
In the end zone again for a touchback. The 1st and 10 from the Westerly 20. Bulldog ball.
Obviously, this game meaning so much to the seniors, but like you said, you want to get more than 4th place here if you're the Bulldogs here. Due to the new standings, you want to win this game today, and you want to win the next game. As Williams will run up here.
Toughest remaining, that's certain.
Here we go. Second drive coming up. Williams takes the snap, hands it off the hill to the right side. He goes and just gets stuffed at around the 20-yard line, where I believe it originally started, for no gain.
And the offensive line didn't have their best day of the season last week in their pass protection, and now we're not seeing much for to work with here.
It's hard. It's hard to open up the run game when you. Not that Caleb Williams is not a phenomenal passer, he is, but it is harder to these teams are coming in expecting the run with Landon Husero out.
The throw goes to the outside here to number 21, Calvin Hill, which will get to around the 25, 26-yard line, and will be a 3rd and around 5 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Much more feasible. We're going to see him on the move when he's a rolling quarterback as opposed to Husero, who can roll, but Husero is more a step up into the pocket guy. So you got the wide side over here.
Here we go.
By the way, shout out to Calvin Hill III's grandma, who's watching right now from Georgia.
Hand off to the left on 3rd down, and I believe it's just a good play by the Quakers down in that pile.
His grandma Betty sent me a message before the game.
And when I talked to Coach Husero, he said the main thing is just beating to their opponents to the spot, whether it's offensively or defensively, whether it's getting to the right blocks or beating people to the line and closing on the gaps quick enough. And early on here, it just looks like the Quakers are closing in on those gaps, staying disciplined in their areas. So here we go. Punt goes. It's going to be a fair catch at around the 46-yard line as the Quakers will have their first offensive possession coming up here at Salagera Field. Senior night for the Big Dogs.
Good field position for the Moses Brown again. They're starting just shy of midfield. Really, they say anywhere past 40 or on, you're in good shape. And with a 7-0 lead, this Bulldogs defense already has a vice grip on them. And if you're the Quakers, I'm the Quakers right here, I try to hit a home run on 1st down. And they have no backs in the backfield and 5 wide, so maybe they're thinking like I am. I'd watch the quarterback draw as well.
Here we go. Goes it short here. He's going to good tackle there from Williams. And I believe that's going to be no gain.
And that's number 3, Eric Jeffries. He was the talk all week. He is their best player, and apparently. And he's their wide receiver. He's their go-to guy, but he gets the ball in the backfield. He's stepped in the quarterback position.
And number Greg, 15, you said he was a freshman, right?
He is only a freshman. Yep.
Incredible.
Number 15 is Mason Togards. He's their big running back.
2nd and 10 coming up here for the Quakers. Man in the backfield this time. The 9 rolls out for the Quakers. Good throw, completion there to around midfield. But I believe he lost it. And the Bulldogs are going to have it here. Huge takeaway for the Bulldogs.
Wow,
as it was Anthony Rodriguez.
Right from him.
A sensational play here. And a must-needed turnover for the Bulldogs in this game.
And they may be losing on the scoreboard, but welcome back momentum. You can hear it in the crowd. And there's a great crowd on hand. You don't get better fall weather than this, folks. Not too cold. It's perfect. It's brisk. It is football weather.
Here we go.
And this is a huge opportunity.
Williams under center again with Terrell Hill to his left. He'll give it to him this time. Or actually keep it. Faked me out, and here he goes for a gain of around 9.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. That's that our breed. read the end and went off of him, and that's a great play.
Sensational read there from Williams, who made the tackle on the defensive side, and here he is doing read options and picking up 10 and playing out of position for him. So here we go. 2nd and 1 coming up here, nearing the red zone are the Bulldogs. He'll give it to Hill here. Good cut to the left, and he's got a first down and some more as he gets it to around the 18-yard line. So the Bulldogs are moving here and building off that turnover.
Yeah, there were trips to the red zone last week. We know Coach Rosado brought up guarantee. There were 3 of them, and no points came out. So this is a huge spot right here. End that streak, employ whatever adjustments were made, and pay attention to number 15 on D. Apparently he's their big man, and we're going right up the middle.
And, you know, those quarterback options right there, those run-pass options that he has, and he's not even attempting to pass, but those QB sneaks, that can do the same thing, and we just saw it with opening up some holes for Terrell Hill. Just give it another option other than just, you know, that they're going to drop back and hand the ball off to the running back.
2nd and around 6 here for the Bulldogs. He gives it to Hill to the right side. He's got a hole inside the 10. He knows.
Well, blocking by those pulling guards.
You hit it right on the money there.
From the old day, buck sweep. You pull both guards, and Hill has that hitch of patience he's learned as a senior, probably all-stater by the time it's all said and done. And the first guy kicks out, second guard comes around and looks to the inside, and they both did exactly that. They're going to love watching that in film come Monday. Actually, they do that on Saturday mornings now, but here we go.
Perfect call there. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Williams under center. Gives it to Hill. He walks in. A touchdown for the Bulldogs.
This would bring Coach Reed to his feet back in the 90s. That was a buck sweep and a guard trap. Just run out of more formations that are more formidable to the times, the era. But it really is the mechanics of it. It's as far as the line play is the same, and those were blocked perfectly.
Incredible blocks there for the Bulldogs. Those holes were wide open. With Hill's pace, you are not stopping him when he gets to that hole. And here's the extra point, which goes right down the middle to square this one, folks. A 7-7 game and a huge turnover, and the Bulldogs make them pay.
Yeah, 2 turnovers lead to touchdowns.
And that was huge there for the Bulldogs as Hill, who's well over 400 yards on the season now.
Football
rushing, of
here
course.
in Westerly.
That's got to feel good too. After the fumble on the opening drive, the offense giving up 7 points to the defense. It must feel really nice to march down the field like that. And they didn't even have to take too many plays out of their playbook.
Absolutely. And I love it because
those are 2 of the basics. He changes the formation. You can run him out of trips. You can run him out of one back in any formation as long as you have a running back next to you. And that's what he does. He confuses the defenses with 2 plays that have been run for decades, probably centuries. And I love that he brings that back. Coach Rosado brings that back because he played for Coach Reed. And now
sensational kick.
Looking to bounce.
Here we go, and it's that freshman there that you were talking about earlier, but tackled inside the 20, so it's going to be tough field position coming up as that bounce was beautiful off the kick inside the 10. As it looked like he had some backspin on it, and we'll see the offense come on here for the Quakers.
I'm looking at the state leading. Hill came into the game with 721 rushing yards.
From the 16-yard line.
Oh, that was last season. I broke 2 years worth of stats. I wanted to compare it during the day. I was bored, right?
I think he's on pace to beat it. And here we go.
He definitely is.
1st and 10 here, inside their own 20. A handoff. He slips there. It looked like he had a hole, but just no gain, I believe. For the Quakers, it'll be a 2nd and around 9 coming up. Quakers obviously 4-1. Coming to this place, one of the most difficult places to play in Rhode Island, I firmly believe, because the crowd gets loud here at Sal Algieri Field.
kind of ironic because we are this big offensive threat, one of the funnest teams in the state once Landon gets back. The 3 headlines from our 3 wins I have right next to us. I printed out once I read them. All 3 of them say defense stands up for Bulldog victory. So all they do is highlight defense in the headlines and we take him down.
Looks like there's a sack. And who else but senior Andre Adams, who has been incredible since being a Bulldog. Since his youth days, he has been incredible. And will continue.
He had something like 16 sacks last year.
He's incredible.
What's wrong? Yeah, he was his league leader the whole state. And then he missed a couple games just now. He got back last week, played not 100% of the time, but got back into it. And clearly he's feeling better. And that changes the whole dynamic. When you have him and Poole as your pillars on the line, and they got like 3 or 4 guys can fill the other 2 spots, they're in good shape.
Here we go. A 3rd and long coming up here for the Quakers.
Cummings at safety.
Here we go. Throwing a loft over the top. It looked like it was a screen they were trying to set up, but sensational tackle there from Calvin Hill. And will force a 3 and out here for the Quakers.
I'll tell you one thing I'm watching out of this defense. Well, first of all, no flags so far. But second of all, they are wrapping up. First man on contact is bringing the running back down. And that in a couple games was an issue. I don't know if it's slick up there. It gets that way kind of once it starts to get cooler. But I know that the Bulldogs haven't had to throw much, and I don't think they're going to risk much real early deep.
Couldn't agree more. And here we go as the Quakers seem to punt here. Deep in their own end.
Big problem. Oh, man, almost got that.
Almost did it. Takes a bounce, a good bounce for the Quakers inside the 40 to on the 35 in Bulldogs territory here.
We saw Caleb. Speaking of the punt, sorry, Jacob. We did see Caleb Williams block a punt last week.
Yep.
And almost saw another one right there.
Those special teams plays, man. They win you ball games, and huge. As we are about to be underway here, folks. 7-7 if you are just joining us today. Bulldogs and Quakers have a turnover each in this first quarter. Both teams capitalized off them. As Williams under center again in shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 solo to his right. I believe it's Cummings. But they're going to hand it off anyway to Hill down the middle. Here he goes. Due for a big day and still up on his feet. Tackled inside the 50 and up to the 46 in Quaker territory. As those holes, as Greg previously stated, they are doing their jobs. The pulling of the guards, it is being effective here.
That was very nearly another fumble on the snap.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. I wonder if it's getting a little bit slippery. I saw Moses Brown do the same thing. But what a recovery and what the line didn't do in the first drive and a half. They've made their adjustments. A lot of pulling guard so far. Here they go again, pulling guard trap. He cut it up to shoot a little bit too early, but almost every successful play they've had, they've pulled. And I also got on the inside scouting report that they're going to be pulling a lot of guards. So
it is working effectively here.
This is a situation, guys, where I think that they are going to be, with the success that they've had on these first 2 drives running the ball, I think it's going to open up because Caleb Williams, even for a backup, is able to spread out the field.
Absolutely. We see here, and the pass is caught by Danny Cummings, a freshman receiver who is on a tear in his rookie season for high school sports. He's inside the 35 and another first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he's just incredible, breaking every record there is in Rhode Island, to be honest with you. He didn't come unknown, though, or unadvertised. He's a quiet human being, but he does the same thing on the basketball court. Things he does on the football field are unnatural with the ball.
Here we go. First and 10, it's a handoff to Hill down the middle, and we'll just get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
And having been able to watch Daniel Cummings go undefeated and win a PB Super Bowl, just so everyone knows, he had never played one down of wide receiver before his freshman year for the Bulldogs this year. He was a running back. He was not a wide receiver ever. And the kid don't drop the ball.
And when I talked to Houston on the hot seat, he said, I wondered, I'm like, hey, why don't you have him split carries? He's like, well, have you ever seen his route running? It's exceptional. That's what he said.
That's just like
here we go.
Allen.
A deep ball down the field here. It's in double coverage.
Great coverage. One under, one over. You can't do a cover two better than that. So what are you going to do? Great. He threw it where no one could get it on. Either a spectacular catch or out of bounds.
That was just the third throw of the game, the third pass attempt of the game.
Yeah, I don't even really like it. I wish they'd just stay between the hashes until they'd stop him there. I don't mean hand it off. I just mean even the route run and the drag routes that work.
It'll be a 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Bulldogs. And I'm assuming they are going to throw here. Caleb Williams in shotgun, 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Drops back to throw. Gets it off short here. Looks like a screen hill. He's going to get it through for a gain of around 6 there.
That almost got picked off.
That was definitely a perfect throw over the top.
The old school 3rd down, and the draw screen. Still to this day run.
It looks like the offense will stay on here for 4th down.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't you trust your defense? They've done nothing. They didn't give up the 7 points. They've shut them down every time. You still have a chance to get back in the red zone. Now they're stepping up the linebackers. Here they come. Sending everyone throw is incomplete.
There is a flag.
He did throw a flag. That's an automatic 1st down. You see the coaches celebrating on the Bulldogs side.
We'll see what the call is coming up here.
Eddie calls the 1st down. That's not true in high school. Never mind.
It looks like the defense is pushing back here. It looks like the Bulldogs are going to get pushed up here as there was a pass interference there from the Quakers. So an automatic 1st down for the Bulldogs.
No, I do stand corrected. There are in high school there are not automatic 1st downs like the other levels I've come to learn. But it's the 15-yard penalty. How often is that not enough? Like here, they got more than enough, and now they are knocking on the door again. And yeah.
See how this goes here for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Offense is set, and here they go. It looks like an option. Again, there's a fumble. It looked like it was mishanded again. We'll see who has it.
Williams got it back.
And I believe the Quakers will have it here. A huge red zone turnover there for the Bulldogs, and the Quakers forcing the 2nd turnover of the quarter.
Erase those 2. Yeah, if you erase the 2 turnovers, no. But really, 2 slip-ups. The Bulldogs dominated that quarter, but now, again, momentum shifts. Tied, we have ball game. It's anybody's game. You can throw out the 1st quarter, and we got 3 quarters to decide now.
Absolutely, and they're 2.
Their turnover numbers are way too high this year.
Absolutely, and it decides these games, and especially where they happen in their own 20, and then they're about to score in the red zone, and just hurts your momentum. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Quakers off the turnover. A solo back in the backfield for the Quakers, and they'll get handed off here with a big hole there down the middle up to the 30-yard line. They're going to, or 25, I'm sorry there. And it'll be Jush, and they will have the 1st down. So the Quakers, good hole there.
Under a minute left to go here in the 1st quarter. We're tied 7-7. I want to give a shout out to our friends over at WBLQ, DJ Gadget, who is my spotter for the time right now. Thank you, DJ.
There's the quarterback for the Quakers, Gavin Marsh. Been under center. And here we go. In shotgun is Marsh. 1st and 10. Here we go. Ball's played here. Some pressure from Adams, but he throws deep down the field. And into, oh my, that was right there. It looked like a beautiful throw. He just missed him there.
He had a decent amount of time.
He did there. And Adams was coming right to his left. And he was looking for that Jeffrey guy again, as you said, Greg, before, man. That kid has some speed for the Quakers. So So it'll be a 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Quakers. The Bulldogs trying to make a stance to keep this game even. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Marsh on her center, hands it off here. A good quick cut there from number 13 and tackled right away from the Bulldogs.
Number 13.
I believe it was senior, or Sam Farrell, not a senior, a sophomore on the tackle, number 8. And it'll cause a 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Quakers as we're about to wrap up the first quarter. They might let it.
Yeah, we're not gonna get a playoff.
That'll go to the end of the first quarter here for the Bulldogs and Quakers, 7-7. We have an even ball game, folks.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
As the first quarter just came to a close, we're switching sides here for the second. As it is a 7-7 ball game here at Sal O'Gara Field. Senior night for the Westerly Bulldogs. Marsh is under center.
Turnovers.
Here we go.
Okay, I do want to say one thing. I said DJ Gadget was being my spotter for the time. I think that it's kind of awesome that she just sent me an update that said second quarter, 12 minutes. And I had to be like, I know. I know.
As here we go. Rolls out here. Good tackle there from the Bulldogs on that far end. As it was Adams again. Man, he is fast off that D-line there on the edge.
Between him, Poole, Speranza, they got a good D-line when they come to play, let me tell you. And I'm skipping 2 guys. They got really a 5 or 6 man rotation. I know they play Damon quite a bit.
Yeah,
here we go.
Had some big moments last week.
Punt coming up for the Quakers. As it's high and goes actually for a line drive. And at the 30 he goes. Gonna be number 1 for the Bulldogs here. Jake Karen, the junior there up to midfield. He goes.
Great decision to grab that and go. And I rarely, or any coach will rarely say that, but there was enough space that he was going to launch by 3 guys immediately. He took it. Quick starting speed he's got, let me tell you.
And some great field position for the Bulldogs at the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like Karen and Farrell to his left. Williams will drop back again. Here we go. It'll be an option. He takes it himself with much space. It looks like he's got the first down, and he will get it, but I think there's a flag. And there is one, and we'll see what the call is, and it looks like the ref is indicating a hold.
And now it's compiling because they've got 2 turnovers, and now they got a holding penalty, and I'm going to keep track if I have time. And those are the least exciting things to do, so I'll take care of that. And it's been an issue. It's been an issue in the 2 losses, the mental mistakes, and he didn't need to make that hold at all because it wasn't on such a same side of the play. And it's frustrating because both lines are playing really well. I feel like the Bulldogs are dominating. They should be up 17. Well, it's kick field goals. I don't know, 20-0. But it's not at all that. It's in fact they're kind of hanging on to this 7-7 tie, trying not to kill themselves.
And here we go. 1st and 15 coming up.
Metaphorically speaking. All right.
Yes.
Handoff there at Hill 4. Looks like a yard there as they were well aware of the car. Actually, 2 yards he picked up. And it'll be a second and 13.
Technically, their toughest game of the season is next week. By the RPI, by the rankings, it's Burrowville.
That's in Burrowville, right?
Correct. This is the last game.
Obviously that it's in Burrowville. I don't know why.
That's why these games are so big here for the Bulldogs here. Obviously dealing with some injuries. But we'll see how it goes. 3rd and long coming up here for the Bulldogs. Williams will just hand it off to Hill, who's got some space to that right side. And here he goes.
Oh, man,
Takes it
wow.
all the way inside the 30-yard line, and he has got some speed.
Absolutely bulldozed the defensive end. Same thing with the guard leading the way, and what a great job. I want to see who that lead guard is. Probably they might have moved Adams over to guard. They had to, because the blocks this guy's making are incredible. And I love the play calling. It's 3rd and long, and you're calling a run.
That play calling is incredible there. 3rd and 13, you just run it to your main guy, and he takes that. But here we go, 1st and 10.
Straight tight.
Williams keeps it and will get inside the 20, or just to the 20-yard line.
In a formation they probably haven't run all year, other than kneel out a game.
Obviously, there's been a couple mistakes with the options today, but here we go.
You force the timeout. It's nice to see.
Well,
all right, and we're gonna take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Right, and here we are back from the timeout here. As we are just under 10 minutes here in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, 7-7 game here. 3 combined turnovers, 2 coming from the Bulldogs, 1 from the Quakers. Bulldogs on the verge of scoring, and here we go. Williams goes out and throws. Has got Danny Cummings here, who makes a move inside the 10, staying up on his feet. A sensational play, and he is down at the 1-yard line. What a sensational play from Daniel Cummings, the freshman wide receiver for the Bulldogs.
On a ball that was thrown a little bit behind him, he had to make the adjustment. Great job on the offensive line stretching the play. He made that adjustment with 2 defenders and then fought his way for 8 yards. That kid's incredible. I mean, there's no other words for it. Again, folks, he didn't come up to Pee Wee system playing receiver, and he just here nice again by Williams. Well,
Williams keeps it for the touchdown for the Bulldogs.
I mean, I feel like this Bulldog team is steamrolling them when they want to be here, and with 2 turnovers, and they overcame the penalty there, and they overcame their last turnover. They didn't give up points off of it, so those are all pluses. I mean, they really are. But moving forward, you can't make those mistakes. 4-1, Moses Brown's got to be a little shell shocked here, having gotten the aid of 2 turnovers and now find themselves trailing.
Absolutely here, and here's Williams. He just ran for it. It's going to kick it, and it is down the middle. Perfect. So the Bulldogs here, 14-7 game. 14 unanswered at this point since the first turnover. Good things happening for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he drops Moses Brown into a problematic scenario for the rest of their season. They have some tough. It brings them into the point-wise into the vicinity of Lincoln and East Providence, and their schedule moving forward involves. Oh man, they gotta play. Let me make sure it's this season. It is. They gotta play St. Raphael twice. They play them on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, back to back, right? They play them at the end of the season.
5 days. That's not even fair. They play East Providence. That's ridiculous. Actually, the St. Race is good this year, like really good. They're playing LaSalle right now.
As the kickoff coming up here for the Bulldogs, it's Speranza on the kick. And here we go. Bulldogs. 2 touchdowns, and here we go. Beautiful kick there. We get to the end zone. A sensational kick, which will start the drive at the 20-yard line for the Quakers. they need an answer here. The Bulldogs have 14 unanswered. They have struggled to move the ball here on the Bulldogs early on in this game.
Bulldogs offensive line seems like they're starting to find their groove here, and Hill came ready to play. Let me tell you, he's hitting those holes hard. And I say that, but at the same time, he's hitting them patiently hard on a Catholic style, allowing that block to occur. Because you can always outrun your two linemen, and what good does that do? Because you're running yourself into two players that should have been blocked.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Quakers. A handoff there for Marsh, but just gets stuffed at the line here for it might have even been a loss. And the Bulldogs here just starting to win the line of scrimmage early on here.
You know, I wonder if Coach Rios and if things continue the way that they have been, I wonder if Coach Rios and Coach Fazaro and that whole 94 crew will let this Bulldogs defense take their nickname of the Westerly Wrecking Crew.
Yeah. They are definitely playing like that early on here tonight, as that was Uva on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 10 coming up. Marsh has protection, throws down the middle, and just overthrew his man as Farrell was in coverage for the Bulldogs.
Had him. Good play set up there.
It'll be a 3rd and 10 coming up here. So Bulldogs have forced a 3-and-out earlier in this game, looking to do it again here. It looked like it was a good play call there. Had his man just overhit him. A big 3rd down here in the 2nd quarter. As Marsh, 4 out wide here. Man in the backfield in shotgun. Here we go. Takes the snap. Looking to throw to his left. He throws and it will go. I believe he threw it to the dirt there and will be 4th down coming up. So another 3-and-out here. And the Bulldogs could run away with this coming up, as the punting unit will come out for the Quakers.
And I'm going to go ahead and put 7 seconds back on the clock. Bulldogs defense has looked sensational tonight.
Certainly has. They've, I don't want to say it so early because something bad will happen. So we know what they've posted. The only points given up were by their offense. So we know close on that one too.
Punt goes up here towards midfield, takes a bounce, and a great bounce in the favor of the Quakers. And bounces to the 38-yard line in Bulldog territory, as the Bulldogs looking to make this a 2-possession game here.
Opportunity to take a little bit of control from a game that they really have controlled minus 3 plays, really. They've outright controlled. And we're not even that far into quarter number 2. It's a 7-point game. They should, by numbers alone, they should already have a 14-point lead with the ball, but we'll see if they can continue to roll forward, because they're starting to get in sync, especially between the tackles, blocking-wise.
Here we go.
Which is going to open things up for Williams, and it just
does here for it, and the line is just pushing him here to midfield. They go, and Williams on the option. It's starting to be effective here. That is.
We'll talk about a hard as nails quarterback. That's the whole family. Lance.
Caleb.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the young Carter, the younger brother.
Carter,
Yeah, I knew about Caleb. No, Carter's on his way through coming up next. So I just love the way that family plays. I love
We have a timeout.
There's a timeout. I think it's from the official.
No.
We'll see what it is for here.
The coach running across the field.
See what's happening here. There's no one in the backfield here for the Bulldogs. 4 out to his right. And here we go. Williams under center. Drops back. Protections well. He's going to go deep down the field. And it's going to be almost intercepted. Intended for Daniel Cummings. As it was in double coverage there. As he was fortunate that thing was not intercepted.
Very. And that's what they're really trying to set up with all the runs. But so, I mean, I liked the shot. And it didn't work out. But, again, that He did. If you're gonna throw one, like if you're landing, it's gonna be high and away. And he got a little lucky with the one that came up a little short there. That was a mistimed jump. So
Great time to call for that shot. As it is 3rd and short coming up here.
What's
Looks
crazy
like the
is it was
Quakers-
almost intercepted, and Danny Cummins also almost came down with it.
Hill on the 3rd and short, bounces to the outside, and here he goes with space. Running very hard on his senior night to the 36-yard line in Quaker territory. So the Bulldogs on the move again.
That is good for another Bulldog first down.
I want a Terrell Hill
Martin
jersey.
having a great game.
Same here, Ben.
Who are having a good game in the middle there. Some of the unsung heroes. Barton shouldn't be unsung. He's been doing this thing for 4 years on the line. He got hurt one, missed a year.
Here we go. 1st and 10, handoff to the right. Cutting inside is Hill, just getting to the 34-yard line. As it looks like the Quakers were aware there. Closing the gaps, and will be a gain of 2 for the Bulldogs.
Anyone missing a lost phone, please report to the press box. A lost phone is found and it is in the press box.
I just want to let everybody know we will be, if you're tuning in from another school district and looking for the Cherahoe game tonight, we will be bringing you that tomorrow in its entirety.
Good throw there, but it just good hit there. It was intended for Farrell, but there was a flag at the end of it.
It took his head off. Can't make contact with the head.
It just
But then
seems
appendage.
like an undisciplined defensive play there from the Quakers.
I believe Farrell had a touchdown catch last week, did he not?
I know he gets carries out of the
Yeah,
backfield.
but I believe he had a touchdown catch.
And we'll see what the flag is on here.
There's
Be on the Quakers. And I believe it's unnecessary roughness. Am I wrong here? I believe it is so. And it'll be the Bulldogs pushing up the field here. Looks like it's going to be 15 yards. And ladies and gentlemen, they are in good chance here to extend their lead here.
That's going to be good for Bulldogs first down.
As Brimlow coming on the field for the Bulldogs here in the red zone. At the 20-yard line they are. 1st and 10 coming up. Cummings to his left. 7 on the line. Here they go. It's a handoff to Hill. He cuts inside. He is breaking tackles, and down inside the 10 he goes to around the 8-yard line, which will bring up a 1st and goal, and he is just finding those holes and taking advantage of them. Blocking has been sensational for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he really has an opportunity to have a special night here. And I believe Terrell Hill is a senior, correct? So this is his
He is.
senior night.
You could see the extra running hard tonight for Hill. 1st and goal. They're going to give it to him again. Line's doing a sensational job. He gets to inside the 5, I thought.
Yeah, the push will be right around there. It's still a great play, good play. And taking the clock, time of possession, every category. And if they stop it at that 2 turnovers, I'll give them a break on that. But I got to see a half. I got to see them score here again in the red zone. But then they'll have that turnover that they gave up was in the red zone. So those are the things that we're getting down in the nitty gritty in the season that we can't see. But what we've seen is this team refocus. Such a well job of it.
Here we go. Williams keeps it again. He's going to get close to the goal line. I believe he gets to the 3 or 2 yard line. Picked up a couple and will lead to a 3rd and goal. So
4 down territory here. 2 more shots.
And I would not expect for them to come off the ground at all.
I wouldn't either. I just hope they don't line him up 7 yards deep so he's got to gain like 9 instead of 2. And they do.
here we go.
So
3rd and goal coming up. Williams going to hand off the ball to Hill. Looks like he has it. He is going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. The Bulldogs will extend their lead to 2. And Hill's got his 2nd of the night.
He could have gone either way with that. He had the pylon on the edge the whole way. Great pull again. Great edge blocking from that side. Really has, and great running by Hill. He is running hard. He is picking the right space, and he's definitely playing a different gear. This whole team is, and that's what they got to do. Next week may not be senior night, but it's Burrillville night. It's even bigger. You know what I mean? Senior night's good and all, but it's great to have a big win on it. If they do, that one.
As it looked like it went wide left there on the extra points, so we'll be at 20-7 here as the Bulldogs just 20 unanswered points here. Just could not be a better half for the Bulldogs despite the 2 turnovers.
The bounce back, great bounce back half. Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
I'm not that bad. I mean, he's done a nice job.
It could be
neutralized
easy.
Number 3 completely. And they've done it a variety of ways. So their variety of ways has been Williams and Hill. Moses Brown can't stop it. They can't figure out who's got it. Great surge by the offensive line, and great pulling by the guard. Great pulling. Coach was out and told me before the game they'd be pulling a lot of guards. He said they're going to keep it on the ground a lot more early. And then you got eventually Moses Brown. You got to step up defenders, which loosens up the pass play.
They have done that effectively today. Kickoff coming up here as the Bulldogs will kick it away here to the Quakers. Place is getting loud here as kick will be returned here for the Quakers. Number 11, a good hit there from Brimlow. I believe who was first on that contact, and there's a fumble.
They blew it. Did they blow it dead too early?
And I believe they did.
They are all fighting here tonight. These Bulldogs are playing the way they need to play the rest of the way. They play this way the rest of the way. You slide Husaro in and slide Williams back in as your slot or tight end threat. I'm telling you right now, they're as dangerous as I've seen them all year, and they're minus essentially 2 players like you brought up earlier. They're minus a slot or a tight end in Williams, and they're minus Husaro at quarterback, which you got to remove. You got to pick in place.
Couldn't agree more. As the Bulldogs coming off 2 of the last 3 games have been losses. They know how important this is. 1st and 10 coming up for the Quakers. In shotgun they go. Marsh will just hand it off here. I believe it's Rodriguez, number 13, has been the back for them mostly. And good tackle there by Brimlow, I believe, who was on it first again for the Bulldogs, and it'll be a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Stopped it at the line of scrimmage. Number 72, Max Speranza. Number 53, Michael Poole.
Bulldogs just having those big bodies on offense and defensive line. Obviously, 2 being seniors, big nights for them, Andre Adams and Mike Poole. And here we go. 4 minutes of play remaining here. 20-7 game. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Quakers. Marsh in shotgun. Here he goes. Looks like he's trying to get it out quick. Intended for number 11 there, and he's got some moves, breaking 2 tackles. And here he goes. A first down and a lot more up to the 39-yard line, and a huge first down and must needed for them in this quarter.
Yeah, and at this point, they're going to start playing against the clock with 3 minutes and change left here in the 2nd quarter.
That was a speedster there for the Quakers. There's Matthew Zierdy, the receiver, and there's a handoff coming up on the 1st and 10, which will get to the 41-yard line, so a gain of 3 yards there as Rodriguez will take it for the Quakers. And
Number 33, Parker Kroll, picks up about 4 yards.
now that was Kroll in the backfield there for the Quakers.
They'll bring up 2nd and 6 from 30.
And here we go.
41-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up, or 7. In shotgun they go, the Quakers. Marsh calling his motion. Rolls out to his right. Pressure from the Bulldogs. He's still rolling out with it. Gets it off and throws and complete there again for another first down and some more up to the 44-yard line in Bulldogs territory they go. Is that Jeffrey on the outside for the Quakers.
Can't hold on that long as a DB. It's hard. I mean, he had a lot of time to throw that thing, even though he created the time by sprinting out. But now the clock stops and Fresh set it down. So
The clock does stop there, right? He went out of bounds of his own volition.
You got to be going out of bounds moving forward, and the clock will stop. So essentially, if a guy drills you on defense and knocks you on your rear end, he gets rewarded by the clock not stopping.
Interesting.
There is 2 minutes and some change remaining here for the Quakers to cut the deficit here. We'll see how it goes. 1st and 10.
Send in the house.
And he's
he
got, I
got
believe
by
it's
him all. Thankfully, he got tripped up. Oof, Adam Sandler deep there, boy.
I believe everyone fell for that there for the Bulldogs. It'll be a 2nd and short coming up there as Marsh just kept it on the option.
I think you got 2 timeouts in their pocket still. I don't know, 1 at least.
Yeah, they do.
That might have been the first option that I remember seeing at least tonight.
And here we go. 2nd and short coming up. Got Rodriguez to his left in the backfield and 2 other wideouts to his left, 1 solo to his right. Trying to make the Bulldogs jump. There are flags, and I believe it's going to be a false start on the offense, which will push them back to a 2nd and 7 coming up.
Now, will a false start on the offense, will that stop the clock? It shouldn't in a situation like this.
Rewind as soon as they place it. Rewind now.
A costly penalty after that good read.
He just wound it.
As
Yeah,
the
that's
clock
very
will
costly.
continue.
Yeah, Moses Brown. You want to score going in to get it, the opportunity to score coming out. But they don't seem like they're in much of a rush. I mean, I know they want the last possession. They're going to get it.
And here we go. 2nd and 7 coming up here at the 41-yard line are the Quakers. Marsh gets it off. Protects it there. Adams coming from his right. And just drills him for his 2nd sack of the game.
Like LT style.
He just sped by the tackle there on the outside.
Well, that's a half ender. There goes their thoughts of maybe scoring, I think. As they let the clock run now. Yeah, that was huge. Now they don't want to give the Bulldogs the ball back, so if anyone's going to call timeout, it'd be the Westerly.
It looks like the clock will wind down here.
Yeah, I think Westerly is...
Probably could 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think they played a heck of a half. Minus
This
1
has been
penalty, 2 turnovers. That's it.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, there's definitely been mistakes, but I think that's going to be the half.
But they're going to call timeout here, actually. Quakers are going to use their timeout. Maybe have one play in mind that they've been working on. We'll see what happens.
We got it in the press box.
They're still talking about the phone. I was like, what do they have in the press box? It's the phone.
I know. That is one of the worst feelings in the world, losing your phone.
Oh, I can't imagine. I haven't done it in a long time, but...
That, your keys in your wallet. Worst things to lose.
I lose daily multiple times. I'm not kidding.
Dave and I,
Turn over the house.
Dave and I lived in Manhattan for a little while when we were Jacob's age, and I lost my wallet in a cab once, and some random guy in Harlem picked it up, and I had to go to actually I think it was north of Harlem, and we had to go take a cab up there. I was so scared, like just a stranger, and like I can't imagine losing my phone now.
Couldn't imagine either. Here we go. 3rd and long coming up here. 28 seconds remaining. Marsh is in shotgun. There's some more motion. Here we go. Takes a shot down the midfield, and it almost was intercepted as it was a dangerous ball. As that's the 2nd time he's overhit that today. That'll lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, Bulldogs had 4 DBs. That wasn't going to fool anyone. So now with the clock stopped, we'll get it back with about 14 seconds maybe. You got to punt it, I would think.
Right. And
yeah,
honestly,
God forbid,
honest question here. Would you have just let the clock run out? I mean, you get ball at half, right? And you just wait to call the timeout. Wonder what it was
at
there.
At that point, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, they came out with a Straight route down the middle. I mean, now you have a punt's always a dangerous scenario to be in. It's
right.
Special teams plays or special teams plays. They got it all for a quick one.
And it's a good
he
punt.
Wanted to keep it out of the end zone, and he did. So he did
Great
his
punt.
job, and that'll end up. It's a really good punt. I mean, they might actually have to run a quarterback sneak or something. 9 ticks to go. It's been a good half, folks. I would have been hooting and hollering. But thanks to you guys, I haven't had to. I have my cat in the background that's docile. About that, cats, by the way, there's a channel, and it's on YouTube, and it's incredible the reaction that these animals get from this channel. They stop everything they're doing, they come in and they sit down and watch TV like little tykes.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I've never heard of it, and then my friend Laura told me about it, put it on, she goes, just watch them. They came
9 seconds. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to do a draw here.
Oh my God!
Draw. It's Williams who just gets to the 10. I like the call there. I don't want to take a risk of a kneel.
I thought that he would have, and we're done.
That'll take it to the half, ladies and gentlemen. A 20-7 game here. Bulldogs up. Huge half for them on a senior night under the lights in Sal Jarrett Field, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be back.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Shine bright like a diamond, like diamonds in the sky. Keep on
Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m., and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly. All right, and that was a beautiful halftime show by the Westerly High School band, flag, and cheerleaders. That was sensational, and shout out to all of the teachers and coaches for those organizations as well. We definitely want to represent them here on senior night. And Greg?
Oh yeah, my nephew,
I know that conductor means a lot to you. So
Dylan
why don't you?
Tallady, absolutely, man. I want to shout out to my nephew Dylan Tallady, senior conductor. What a job he does. It's been his passion, theater, acting, the whole 9 yards. And he also was on the field as an athlete early on. Do it all kind of guy, and man, nothing but proud.
All right. I don't know how much time we have left, Dave. Let's go to a couple sponsors, and then we'll be right back for the second half. Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority. All right, everybody, we are back here at Salah Jury Field, 321 Media. Moses Brown versus the Westerly Bulldogs on senior night. Westerly currently leading 20-7. My name is Ben Barber. We have Lisa, I almost said Lisa Onick. We have Lisa Ornberg behind the lens. Andrew Onick, our other camera operator, down in Cheraho today. We'll be bringing you that game tomorrow morning at some point. Jacob Aruda in the booth with us tonight, and the returning voice, Greg Morano. Good to have you guys back with us. What do you think the key to the first half, and what do you think the key to the rest of this game is for the Bulldogs?
First possession statement, bang. And you know that Moses Brown coach is adamant to his players as well how important that first possession is going to be on both sides of the ball. But I think they stop, and if they can get in they've been mowing them down on offense on the ground. They really have, folks. They haven't thrown the ball really that efficiently. The play calls have been there. The receivers have been there. A couple times defenders were there, and a couple times there were some overthrows. But Terrell Hill and the blocking of the line, I think, is the story offensively. And defensively, I think it's Adams. On one end, you got Poole, you got Uva, you got, the Barton on both sides of the ball. And on offense, the offensive line, Coach Cesaro told me there'd be a lot of pulling. And it's old school, and I love it. And he's running out of so many various formations. And it's just from being able to actually sit back and watch the game a little differently than I normally do. It's really giving me an opportunity to appreciate the offensive line and what they're doing as far as the ground game and as far as pulling guards and down blocks. The basic old school blocks that are all called different things now. It used to be called, I forgot what they were called. But everything's different terminology-wise, but you can run everything out of any formation, and they're proving that here tonight. Hill having a heck of a night, almost a career night by the time this thing's over. He could have this possession right here by the defense. They got to shut him down.
Could not agree more today. Kickoff is underway here for the second half. Good kick, but returnable here for the Quakers. making a couple good moves up to around the 31-yard line. There you go. I believe that was Jeffrey there for the Quakers. And yeah, guys, I could not agree more.
Yeah, you do have that looming extra point. So, I mean, you don't want to go giving up a touchdown here, then suddenly that extra point matters. Now you're only up 6 points. You want to flip the other way and actually kind of pull away with it a little bit, which I think that's what they're going to do. I think the Bulldogs are going to win this one going away. And I don't see I don't see much that the Quakers are going to do offensively. They're going to get on the board again, maybe. They haven't even scored on our defense now that I think about it.
First and
no,
10
they have
here.
not. Yeah, they only scored on that opening play of the game.
Marsh drops back. Now he scrambles to his right.
Yeah. He did a nice job there.
The Bulldogs had a couple sacks there in the first half. He does a good job escaping there, getting to around the 36.
Yeah, that D-line's vicious. Andre Adams is absolutely vicious. He's as good as I've seen him get on that D-line. And Jack Speranza, he's same situation. He's not even a senior yet. He's only a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Incredible size.
Hey, guys, while we have a little break in the action right now while they're in the huddle, I want to say just a shout out to our team. Greg and Lisa behind the lens, it's so nice to have both of you back after a week of both of you being under the weather. It's nice to have you back. And a huge shout out to Jacob for stepping up this last week. He called a game last week and filmed it. Some sensational stuff that he's been doing. So we really appreciate our entire team here. And of course, Andrew and Dave, as always. But
shout out. You guys are all the best,
I mean, Jacob, you filmed and commentated a couple games this past week, which is just insane. And then you stepped in tonight to take the lead announcer spot, the play-by-play of the spot, I should say, for Greg. And I mean, I just think, you're doing a phenomenal job, Greg. It warms my heart to have you back, buddy. And
I'm grateful for all you. I'm doing my best here.
Just very grateful to have the whole team together tonight.
Such a good team. I'm so grateful to be a part of it, man, and I'm sure everyone else is as well. As here we go. There was a deep shot there from the Quakers. It was incomplete, and here we go. Third down coming up. Looks like there's some trickery.
Oh my gosh!
A
the absolute
sensational
definition. That's Jack Speranza, boy. I'll tell you what. That's the definition of being swallowed up. That the Quaker disappeared. He did. It was intense. And way to stay home. Way to read that little double reverse action, and oh my golly, they lost 6 yards on it.
And is that enough of a statement for you, Greg, on the opening drive?
Yep. There's your win, and now you got field position. If you get any kind of a return, you're going to have it at 45, 50.
Incredible. People say that he is the strongest in terms of weightlifting on the team, and it's not really close, by the way. He's a sophomore, and there was a punt. There is Karen, just fair catches it at the 39-yard line, and the Bulldogs will have their first possession of the half.
This is a chance there to make your statement and grab control at home here on Sunday night. And put yourself up 3 solid possessions. And I don't see why you do. I mean, maybe on the first play or something. It could be anything. But as a whole, they're going to pound at the Bulldogs. The clock will run there, and I don't see what the Quakers. Eventually, the Quakers are going to bring up one too many guys, and Williams will pop it over the top of you.
Right. Since that very first play, they have dominated this game 20-0, by the way. Keep in mind. Yeah. So here we go. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. It'll be a handoff to Hill. It'll go for not much there as the Quakers D-line makes a play there. As he was having his way on that first half, Terrell Hill, who so fast, and the line has been dominating.
Very impressed with the Bulldogs outing. I mean, I hit them hard with their 2 turnovers, and the coaches will, but healing up from some key injuries, having Adams back is the difference that makes is it's unequivocal. It's hard to put into words, and that is a tough spot. Nice job.
Oh my goodness! The yards after contact on that play just got an extra 10 yards.
He just disappears, then boom, he's out again, still on his feet.
That was incredible. He is running hard on this special night.
And I remember him. I remember him from Pee Wee, so it's fun, special to watch him on his senior night because it was one of my first years hanging out down at the field about 5 or 6 years ago. And 6 years ago, yeah. And he was down there for a couple of them. Look at him now. It's just a young boy turned into a man, and a young man, and what a quiet, composed.
They roll out and throw there. It's going to be complete there on that far right sideline. I believe it's Farrell on the catch as Williams rolled out.
I was letting you make that call because it was a man wide open deep.
I know, he looked like he had him
right
deep
over
on
the
that.
top. I didn't want to yell and interrupt because I knew he was going to let go at some point. But nice play by the Bulldogs. I think they moved the sticks, right? No?
I believe that's a first down.
I get a lot of freezes over here. I got to solve that.
1st and 10, Wesley from the
Bulldogs continuing to move the ball here tonight. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Williams gets it. He'll hand it off to Hill. Running to the outside he goes. Sticking
What
up.
a
Gets the
straight.
first down and more up to
That
the 22-yard line.
You notice that 90-degree cut. He runs parallel, lets the blocks happen, then boom, hits that 90-degree turn and hits that hole like he's got a stick of dynamite behind him. It's incredible. It really is. But he runs that parallel, giving that offensive line time to be an offensive line and do their thing because it takes time. It's not like, boom, snap your fingers and the hole's going to be there. And a lot of running backs have that problem. He does not. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And the speed on that cut. Right there, you saw the cut, and he's still falling forward 4 yards.
Just always picking up yards forward, which is, as a running back, like you said, patience and discipline comes with that. And Terrell Hill being here 4 years and obviously playing Pee Wees, it is showing tonight as he is finding those holes and just taking advantage. They are at the 20-yard line here. It'll be a 2nd down for the Bulldogs. Trying to make this a 3-possession game. Williams in shotgun. He'll keep it for himself inside the 15 and some more. Sees another one that's tough to tackle. And
Right
it'll be a
now,
3rd and
they're
short.
dominating. They've been doing this. They really have. -2 things. They've been doing this all game, and they came out in the second half. They're composed. They got to finish what they're doing right here. But that's their statement. 3 out, and then boom, you go down the field and score. On senior night, so I'll let Jerry feel good luck going back from that. I don't care what your record was coming in or where you came from, but this is not an easy place, and they're getting beat up on a little bit now.
Absolutely. And this
Oh, look at
option
the keep.
again.
What a great keep.
That'll be a first down. You know, Williams can do a little bit of everything enough at quarterback to be an insanely dangerous threat. Like, you know, he has the arm, he has the, like, it's...
But he had, like, he had one read there, Dion. He was either crash or not, and he knows his reads, but he hides the ball in the pocket of the running back on the stretches. You don't know whether I've been fooled before, so don't feel bad.
Here we go.
Oh boy, you better get rid of it.
Some pressure there. He just tries to throw it away.
Be a flag.
And it's going to be a flag. I was
that didn't
assuming
go
it would be
forward.
called.
I mean, at that point, though, what are you going to do? Take a 5-yard penalty or a 20-yard?
No, it's not 5 yards. That's 5 yards from where he fell down. Intentional grounding starts where you did it.
Right. And it's a loss of down as well, right?
Yeah, so he loses about 15 yards and down. But what are you going to do? He was stuck. He couldn't. You got to be outside the hash bars, first of all, for it to ever to be legal. And it has to go forward. And I don't know why we're going forward.
Yeah, no, I think it was just a 5-yard penalty.
I think it was here, so I think that was actually
Nope.
No.
As they are faking us out here tonight.
They're going from the original line of scrimmage, though, which is I
Right.
was off on that. I'll give you that one. But yeah, it's still a killer. You lose the down, but there's nothing he could do. He was getting swung around, and you got to be outside the tackles, they call it. It's got to be a forward pass. I think that's where he got stuck. It's got to reach the line of scrimmage. That wasn't even close. So that's a long puppy. Yeah, it is from the spot. So yeah, that's not a good thing. But 3rd down and 45.
Second down.
This is.
A loss of down there.
Is it a goal too? Is it 2nd and goal coming up here?
Yeah.
Wow. It's going to be a 2nd and 42 coming up here for the Bulldogs.
Wait, now we're moving back. We're moving back, guys. What is happening?
It did look a little excessive back at the 40. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it did look
I knew
excessive.
it was a bad penalty, but it looked like something went wrong.
And here we go. Williams in shotgun. Hill behind him, and he'll get the handoff to the outside. And we'll get stuffed at the 30-yard line, and a 3rd and goal coming up here for the Bulldogs. Way far out.
But you do have a what the heck chance maybe with whoever there, I don't know, Sprons is the place kicker or somebody. You got to get closer than the 30 because you generally add 17 yards from the line of scrimmage for the end zone and the 7-yard snap. Or it could be 4-yard snap, depends on your team. But 4 is too close to the line. So generally 7. So you add 17, would make this a 47-yarder, and we're playing Friday night here in Westerly, not Sunday afternoons on Fox. So we got to move forward a little bit more.
Here we go. 3rd and goal. Williams back to throw. He's going to take a shot to the end zone here. He's got his man.
Oh!
And it was just missed there as it was intended for Karen in the back of the end zone.
What a strike. Hey, that was a beautiful throw. Only his guy could get it. But now I think, what do? You bury him? Still a ball game, folks. 13 points. I don't see what Moses Brown is able to do offensively, even defensively. I think we ran into our problem because of that one play on this drive. We were moving right along. So I think that Moses Brown would have to come up with something and score next.
Yeah, it's a very important possession next.
We're backing up now.
Why are we moving back now?
There had to be a whole, I don't know why this far. Had to be a holding penalty that we didn't see. Repeat it down.
Set of downs. It is going to be a 4th and goal from the 45. As I can hear Fazaro in the booth, making sure I'm not hearing this wrong.
Guys, when's the last time you saw a team punt on 4th and goal?
You don't see it often.
No,
Here we go.
It's
So
a series that requires a series of mistakes. That's what it requires.
and Bulldogs are going to punt.
Lefty as well.
Good punt inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. It goes where the Quakers will try to make something happen.
You know that it's a bad penalty situation when your punt doesn't reach the first down marker or the original line of scrimmage.
Some way haywire. Yeah.
Just incredible. The Quakers needing something offensively here in the second half to make this a game, as they haven't scored offensively yet in this game. So keep that in mind, that the only score was a defensive touchdown on the first play. So 1st and 10 is Marsh in shotgun here. Two to his right, two to his left. Man in the backfield, here we go. Hands it off. A good run there up to the 22-yard line, it looked. And that'll be close to the first down marker. We'll leave a 2nd and short.
Moving along a little quicker here, now hitting the line of scrimmage.
As you're assuming they'd have to try something different, because things have now worked in this game for them. 2nd and short. It's going to be a handoff to Rodriguez again, but the Bulldogs stuff him at the line of scrimmage.
Neutralize them in every which way. Bulldogs defense really has. I mean, any mistake that's been made has been early and on the other end, and yeah, they are just stepping up in every spot.
Believe that was Poole on the tackle there with Adams helping. This is a huge play here for the Quakers and Bulldogs, as we are 4 minutes of play here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how it goes. Marsh in shotgun. Big play. Bulldogs look like they're sending it. They're going to. They get it out quick. It's going to be caught past the 25 and still going past the 30 and way enough for a first down there. So, and it was to Jeffrey, who is shifty and quick, as we mentioned earlier. Makes a big third down conversion.
Have the Quakers been deep into Bulldogs territory at all yet?
Yeah, I think that's only about their third first down. Maybe fourth.
Yes, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. Quakers running a similar formation. They throw this time. They go short again, but the Bulldogs are there as Brimlow was there first on the contest of the throw. Maybe a second and I believe 9 or 8 coming up here for the Quakers.
Generous.
From the 32.
As they're moving quick. Here we go. They'll give it to Jeffrey, and he is just
smokes.
Hit by a couple Bulldogs there at the line, past the line of scrimmage there.
Legit, that defensive line just ate up that offensive line, swallowed them, and landed on top of the running back. All you saw was a sea of blue. And that's what was missing. And granted, Adams wasn't there, and we had a banged-up pool. And I think Damon Wood was playing both sides. So this is what you get. Look, stays right at home, the end. And it's been an impressive job defensively.
And that was Speranza again, the sophomore.
He's had a day. He's been doing it all day long.
Something I realized with this D-line, they're so disciplined at just holding the gaps, linebackers as well, and making them forced inside there. Marsh has some speed, great play, and it looks like the Quakers are going to punt at the 30-yard line.
Looks like it.
There's a minute and 40 remaining here in this third quarter. Bulldog senior night, and the punt goes well in the air. It's a good punt, and here they go. Karen back to return, and he's got some space to go here, folks.
Wow.
To the right sideline he goes, breaking a tackle and down just shy of the 40.
All the way to the first down marker. So they essentially barely punted for their own first down after the return. Now this is where they've had a chance now once already. They really got to knock this into 3 possession, make this a 3-possession game. Because this 13-point thing in high school, folks, you saw how fast we gave up 7. And if anyone remembers Tollgate last year, that 21-point swing we were losing, and they essentially just handed the 3 possessions in the ball in the game, and it happens fast. So you really want that 3rd possession, which is right here.
And here we go. Handoff to Hill on first down. He's got some space to go. Cuts inside and up to around the 30-yard line he goes. And there's a flag.
Maybe a face mask match. Nope.
And we'll see what the call will be.
Looks like it's heading in our direction.
Eric Friedman.
Looks like it's going to be on the defense. It's been a penalty-laden game right now.
Yeah, it wasn't early, but it sure did.
5-yard penalty is first down Bulldogs.
This is huge,
Right.
huge. This possession.
Now they
Doesn't
move
have
up
to
to the
happen in a
25.
minute.
As Williams under center again. Pushes out senior Jesus Colon there on the outside, number 22.
I was just going to ask who number 22 was. I hadn't seen that number. And there's freshman Alan Husero coming out.
1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Hill. Line dominates again, and he gets up inside the 20. I mean, he is not getting touched 4 yards until the run. That is incredible.
4 yards to go. I'll put him in the red zone.
Williams is a senior too, right?
No, he's a junior.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Gonna
very
be a
happy that we
fun-
get another year of Caleb Williams.
It's going to be a fun couple
You
of
have
years
to
for the
decide
Bulldogs.
what you want to do with, and that will do it. Quarter number 3.
Quarter number 3, score 20.
It looked like a good quarter there. No scoring from either sides, I believe, right? I think it was 20-7 at the mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Controlled totally by the Bulldogs, though.
Bulldogs in scoring range here, 20-7, into quarter 3.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
As fourth quarter underway here at Salagera Field, senior night for the Bulldogs, and will be a handoff to the senior, number 5, Terrell Hill, down to around the 15-yard line there.
Time of possession hugely to the advantage of the Bulldogs. They control the tempo, the pace. And I got to be honest with you, it's a type of game that there really isn't that many jump out of your seats and scream and yell moments. I didn't have to buckle up. Because they've played very efficiently. Besides the 2 turnovers, but they've cleaned things up since then. Then there's the 1 drive, but that was 1 penalty. So they've done a pretty darn good job of just controlling the pace. What a read.
Wow. Huge 3rd and short conversion there from Williams, who gets to the 12-yard line here. The Bulldogs knocking on the door again here as they've been in control for most of it.
Williams just making all the right decisions, when to give it to Hill, when to take it himself, when to go the opposite side. He really is controlling the game. Such a great job in a different way than he did when he came out on his first appearance. He did it kind of through the air. This is a totally different version.
Completely different style of player. It's a throw here to Hill. It's Calvin Hill there, I believe, inside to the 5-yard line. He goes. So Bulldogs here with 10 and change.
Put a nail in it, yeah. Because I don't think that Moses Brown has any kind of an attack that could make up 3 possessions against this Bulldogs defense. I mean, this defense has done this in other games, giving up a turnover touchdown or a late second-string touchdown. But as far as the first string, posted shutouts.
It's a handoff here to the 2-yard line. Terrell Hill will get a couple of yards there, which might be enough for a first down, which would lead to a 1st and goal. But I couldn't agree more. To throw against this Bulldogs team with the pass rush they have, it is going to be difficult to climb back in this game. As
the
it
Bulldogs
was
didn't
enough.
get shook at all after that first play. They didn't get rattled. That shows you that's the mindset and the psyche of a team that can advance in the playoffs. Was it a must-win? I guess not on the books, but I think it was. Confidence-wise,
Absolutely.
rolling.
I think it was definitely a must-win if they want to make this not the last game at Westerly.
There you go.
It's going to be another touchdown for Terrell Hill. That is his 3rd of the game, and the Bulldogs make this one 3 possession here.
Yeah, that's a head dropper on the defense, as you can see. 20.
That's been the name of the game.
Yep, so they'll just probably kick anyway. But what a job they've done. All you offensive and defensive line, man, oh man, what a day! Just dominant. Coming off a game where we've seen better efforts on the offensive line, and man, did they see him right in the ship. Coaches pressed all the right buttons. Whistle, kick is good.
That kick is good, making the score
So,
27.
huge possession there for the Bulldogs to make this window a lot bigger to come back here for the Moses Brown Quakers, as they have had 27 unanswered points since that first play of the game, folks. Bulldogs have been in control. That's just the name of the game today. Has definitely been the line of scrimmage on both ends.
Yeah, and the work that the line has done has gone a long way to make this a happy senior night here at Sal Algieri Field thus far.
Couldn't have done a better job, really. I mean, the one play that Caleb got pulled down and gave him, fourth and goal from the 40, that was kind of comical because, I mean, they blame that on everyone, the offensive line, whatever. But besides that play, there's been very few breakdowns.
Here we go. On the kick return, the Quakers trying to make something happen, and a good hit at the 15-yard line. It was Jake Taryn.
And that shows you also the strength of schedules that get put out, and you see the 4-1 team right now that I think if we played them 6 straight times, we'd win all 6. You know what I mean by more and more. I don't think they're on the same realm as this squad, let alone a healthy Bulldog squad. I mean, you put Williams at Tyler at slot, and then put Houston back in the backfield. Are you kidding? Not that they could have done much of a better job than they've done tonight.
By the way, if that bomb in the second quarter hadn't gone through his fingertips, I think that Jake Taryn would be having the game of his life right now.
He's been a good contributor this year. He certainly has.
Great.
And there's some pressure again, makes Marsh roll out, and then what a play by Adams just to get him. To trip him up. It looked like he had space to make something happen, but it'll lead to a 2nd and around 5 coming up here for the Quakers.
It's going to be a happy Halloween horror movie night now for me since the Bulldogs won.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, well, horror movies every weekend, of course, but it'll be much more enjoyable following a game like this. Seems like it was like smooth sailing for the Bulldogs.
100%, and here we go. 2nd and 5 coming up, some motion.
Bulldogs
And they're going to,
4-2.
Marsh is going to keep it to the outside. He's got some space here, and a good. A freshman.
That's Allen.
That was a great tackle. He's played more defensive back lately for the Bulldogs.
He's an excellent defensive back, and what makes him a great receiver besides the fact he's got glue-like hands is his route running and his release off the line of scrimmage. He was being trained and stuff off the schedule as far as his releases since he was a junior in BB football. I mean, that's kind of stuff that wasn't taught to us at that level back when I played.
Absolutely. Here in the first attempt, they're going to take a deep shot, and he just overhits him there. As Marsh looked like he had his man deep, but it was good coverage from the Bulldogs. I believe that was Jesus Colon there on the coverage.
Not for nothing. Yeah, in this scenario, there should never be a guy behind our deepest guy, and there was. We're running a 4-2 that allows us. Quick math would be 5 DBs. We should be having 3 safeties and deepest men.
Right, because you don't want to give anything up huge here. And give Quakers any momentum. As it'll be a 2nd down coming up here. Cummings comes in to play defensive back here on this near side. They have 3 to the left. Looks like he's trying to go short. Over the middle, he's got his man. Enough at the 1st down marker here for the Quakers. As Marsh connects there. Was the 80 on the catch there. For the Quakers, number 11. We'll see what they can do here with 7 minutes and 30 to go. The Bulldogs up by 20. They're just checking in. It's been a great one.
Dropping everyone back on. You can see them all slide back. Coming off the top edge, right where he goes, actually great call. Gained a few, but the Bulldogs that's fine. They move 5 out of 4 or 5 and keep that clock running. The 4th quarter is almost halfway over already.
A good tackle there as the option. Looked like it was there, but holding them to 5 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Quakers.
I mean, if you're the Quakers, you've only turned the ball over once. And you're fortunate at the moment it's a 20-point game. This defense has stood stout this entire game. Confident. But not
Here we go.
too cocky. And they're bringing them off the edge.
They do there, and it's got big passes caught on that far sideline there. Enough for a first down. Here's number 33 for the Quakers. That was Kroll there on the catch. That brings him
So
near
who does
midfield
Charaho
there.
have tonight?
I'm honestly not sure who Charaho played tonight.
I saw it and I forgot.
I know that they were unsuccessful. They moved to 0-8.
North Providence tonight.
North Providence. It started out as a good game, ended up about
This could be a
36
chance here. He got hit when he was thrown.
Yeah, what
And
a
good
throw.
coverage by Williams.
Great coverage.
Wow. Just saved the
Great
touchdown
throw,
there.
Great coverage. Certainly. Good football right there, boy. Let me tell you. Not too sustainable. That would have been a yellow.
Props to the quarterback there. He got absolutely drilled on that throw. Great coverage there from the Bulldogs. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Halfway mark of the fourth is in.
I mean, if you're the Bulldogs, this has got to feel great today, man. Obviously, you're shorthanded a little bit. Guys are kind of playing out of position, but you lost 2 out of the last 3, and you win today at home on senior night. Could not feel any better going into the Burrville game.
I agree. And you square away both of those early. Oh, boy. Set up the whole time. The Bulldogs didn't bite. And you squared up those turnovers. Those were real early in the first, and there hasn't been too much of a hiccup since then.
Responded to adversity early, and they took care of business here at home.
See, that's the aura of Salo Jerry Field, why people don't like to come here. And it's not just us who make it up. It's other big-time coaches have gone down on the books and said it's the toughest place in the state. They said there's many things about it, and some are unexplainable.
It is, man. It gets loud, and honestly, it's the farthest drive for a lot of the northern places
When I
in the
got
state.
home,
So
I could hear the game. I heard Brett on the mic, so I knew I was on time.
there you go. It gets loud here at
We're
All Jerry
outside near
Field.
him, yeah, and I see the glow. That's why I talk about it, because I grew up on Hobart Street looking at the glow, and it was a different kind of glow, but now it really is.
As there
Yeah,
are
if you look
some
behind
whistles for a timeout for the Quakers. This will take us to a break here coming up.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you with your money? Hi, I'm Chris Medeiros from Park Row Wealth Advisors, aka the Tattooed Advisor. I help small business owners maximize their cash flow and keep more of their own money, as well as helping families plan for their financial future. Don't waste another day worrying about your money. Give me a call today.
We are back here from the break. 27-7. Bulldogs lead here against the Moses Brown Quakers here. And I just want to take a moment, thank everyone as usual. Thank you for the people who are watching. Thank you for the sponsors. Thank you. I want to thank Ben for everything. I want to thank Dave for everything. I want to thank Lisa, Andrew, Greg with his legendary voice, man. I want to thank everyone, man. This team is awesome. Man, man, it's just such awesome.
Jacob, and I want to thank you for thanking me. All right, so I'm kidding.
Oh, back in action we are here. A little under 6 minutes to go here. Quakers trying to get out on the board offensively. 3rd and 10 coming up. It's motion, a good play call there. Is number 15 there. Is caught up to the 40-yard line, but Cummings makes a good tackle. But I believe it's enough for a first down.
He was one of the key players that we were told to look out for. The Bulldogs neutralized him pretty well. He's their big back out of the backfield. And
Flag down on the play.
Done a great job today on him. There is a flag, which I believe will push this back.
Now, will they get pushed back 40 yards, 20?
And negates that play, so it is 3rd and 20.
Oof. Tough break there for Moses Brown.
As here we go.
I will take this opportunity to say, while I can't make any guarantees for the playoffs, the final regular season games, yes, including Thanksgiving, because we also cover Stonington High School, but the last 2 regular season games for the Bulldogs will be covered here on 321, thanks to our camera operator, Andrew Onick.
The sweep to the outside.
Number 3, Eric Jeffries. Quicker ball carrier.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Tackled by number 9, Caleb Williams.
do I count?
You do count. Hold on a second, Greg. Well, Greg, call the game for a second.
Nice. Punt, almost blocked. And takes a big bounce. Bulldogs pick it up. Nice move and block. Out to chop down the 21-yard line. Where we will have 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. Top of the hill, folks. Under the lights, Friday night fiasco if you're a Quaker fan, but phenomenal effort if you're a Bulldog fan. You got the ship righted, and the Bulldogs did a lot of nice things. Terrell Hill on senior night absolutely dominated, but not without the help of his friends. Let me tell you, that offensive and defensive line both needed to step up. They really did. They both had their struggles, injuries, various different reasons. It is what it is. It was what it was, but they both did do that today. And you can't forget Caleb Williams, let me tell you right now. That kid had a day. He's nails just like his brother Lance. And he created such a nightmare defensively that the Quakers didn't know who had the ball half the time. They really didn't. His ability to hide it and to keep it ride it so long, and then to tuck it back and cut back and reverse his field and everything he does. It's phenomenal to watch. And just to realize that athlete's going to be a weapon come a week or two, depending on the return of Fusaro and whenever that may be. But you're adding another huge skilled player weapon. But man, is he effective with his hands on the ball every play as well.
Jacob, did we get you back? Okay, Jacob, you're going to want to go into settings in StreamYard and switch it back the way that you did at the first, before we started.
Bulldogs is going to try to run it out here. I think that UNC Moses Brown allow them to.
All right, I think we're good here.
You're good, man. You're good.
Fighting through some adversity like the Bulldogs did on that first play, but we find ways here in the booth.
Good troubleshooting, man.
Trying. I believe they punted, right? They punted, and now the Bulldogs have it.
Only went for it. And we had a hitch and go.
Wow.
Underthrown and almost intercepted. That's an interesting ball.
Incomplete intended for number 1, Jake
I was thinking maybe they get a senior involved on the throw, maybe, but Karen is a junior, however. So it'll be a 4th down coming up.
Was that Williams at quarter? That was Williams at quarterback. I don't know why I thought it wasn't for a second.
He showed off his arm strength there.
That was 3rd and long. I wonder. All right, that makes sense why he did it.
Oh, I thought it was 2nd too.
I froze up. Yeah, my screen froze.
Makes a lot of sense now. And here we go. Punting team coming on with some protection. And he gets up a boot towards midfield as the ball actually kind of shallow there.
Tied to his foot completely.
And
But again, now the defense still wants their own version, their own shutout, and you've put their backs against the wall a little bit with a few subs coming in, and this is what they call it garbage time, garbage points. But these guys who've worked all game long would disagree.
This is, just a reminder, this game was 7-0 within the first 5 seconds of the ball game.
It's been incredible for the Bulldogs to, scratch that, forget about it, and really move forward. They've done a great job, and here we go. Quakers trying to leave this game with something. They'll have a carry with up to the 30-yard line there for a gain of 4.
It was a fumble recovery for a touchdown on the first or second play of the game for Moses Brown. That led to a 7-0 lead, and then it has been 27 unanswered points by the Bulldogs here on senior night at Sal Augeri Field.
So here we go. Around the 2-minute mark here. 2nd and 6. Marsh just throws it short to the outside. And a good tackle there from Anthony Rodriguez for the Bulldogs, who holds it to a minimal gain. And it'll be a 3rd and around 5 here coming up. As the crowd is getting loud here, as they know that they have gotten this victory here on the last regular season home game already. It's went by very fast and been a great season so far. And
only 4 home games this year for the Bulldogs. We've been very fortunate to cover 6 of their games so far this year.
They do have a chance in the playoffs playing at home. They need to win here and they need to win the West Warwick.
Here they go. Throwing, and it looks like it's going to be an interception from Williams, and he has done it all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a rushing touchdown, I believe. Again, interceptions. Yes, he kicks extra points. He's done it all.
What a day for the Bulldogs in general, senior night.
Huge win. They'll push them up to 4-2 on the season with their quarterback coming back next week.
And again, I just want to say a huge thank you to our team here at 321, our director, Dave DeAngelis, Eyes Behind the Lens, Lisa Ornberg up in the crow's nest, Jacob Aruda stepping in as our play-by-play tonight, the voice, Greg Morano. Greg and Lisa, so happy to have you guys back with us and healthy. This has been a fantastic senior night. Our apologies. We had a little bit of technical difficulty with a faulty wire before the game started. We would have loved to have brought you more of the festivities from the beginning of senior night. Just a huge thank you to everybody involved. And guys, I'm going to let you guys call this for the rest of the time, but thank you so much, everybody.
I'll let you close it off, Jacob. I thought it was a great game overall by the Bulldogs. Exactly what the doctor ordered, the effort they needed. Yeah, there was 2 turnovers. They were early. They erased them. They persevered on, moved right on, and they kind of steamrolled this team. It could have been worse than what it is. I know the Bulldogs scenario. They play Burrillville next week. If they beat Burrillville and West Warwick, they're the 1-2. They win the division. If they happen to slip up against Burrillville but find a way to beat West Warwick, they got their number 2 and they got a home game. So the sky's the limit, but the games remaining get smaller and smaller. So their level of importance continues to grow, and it looks like the Bulldogs are getting in their groove at the perfect time. And that's about it for me, everybody.
Couldn't agree more, Greg. Thank you. And here we go as the handoff, as this the closing moments of this game. As I'm not sure if it was a safety. I think he was down at the 1.
Yeah, trying to down the ball. Not the beginning. That's going to be the last play of the game.
And that is going to be it there, folks. What a huge, crucial game here on such an important night for the Bulldogs. Senior night here at Sal Jerry Field, 27-7. They went 27 unanswered points after the first possession. Caleb Williams was incredible. Same with the offensive line and defensive line today. My name is Jacob Aruda for the 3-2-1 team. I want to thank everyone again as usual. And we will see you guys next time, man. Shout out to the Bulldogs. Great game tonight. We'll see you soon.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozwoski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Duns Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Brunch has arrived at Surf Cantina every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And don't miss our weekly specials like Monday Night Industry Night, Taco Tuesday with DJ Trivia, $1 Wing Wednesdays, Reggae Thursdays, DJs every weekend at 10 p.m. and karaoke on Sundays at 8. Only at Surf Cantina, 15 Canal Street in downtown Westerly.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interest in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.